What's up, guys? Spider-Bot here. We're taking a look at the Bizon today in Call of Duty Ghosts, and this gameplay goes back a little ways. I'm only level like 41 right here, and this was during the first week of Call of Duty Ghosts launch, and I'm learning the maps. I'm learning my rush routes, and this is what I typically do when I'm playing Search. And unfortunately at the time we only had Search and Rescue. We didn't have Search and Destroy. The hell, I was upset. What are you doing? Don't look out that window for trying to kill my teammates. But yeah, that's what I do to learn a map for Search is just try the rushes and learn where enemy players are going to be running and where you're going to run into them, that sort of thing. Do it every time with a new COD, right? But anyways, let's get down to business here with the Bizon. The Bizon is your first SMG, and I think it's the only one that's unlocked right from the start. Fully automatic, high rate of fire with reduced recoil, as the description states in-game. So just to give you a bit of background on the Bizon, and it seems like almost every gun we look at comes from some form of the AK, either the AK-47, the AK-74, or somebody that was involved with the AK, because the Bizon in IRL, the PP-19 Bizon, it's a 9mm submachine gun developed in the early 90s at Izmash. I don't know what the hell Izmash is, by a team of engineers headed by a guy by the name of Viktor Kalishnikov, and he's the son of the famed AK-47, see what I mean, designer Mikhail Kalishnikov. Anyways, the Bizon's a lightweight selective fire weapon that fires from a closed bolt, a feature that enhances the gun's accuracy based on the AKS-74 and features a 60% parts commonality with the assault rifle, chambered for the standard Russian 9x18mm Makarov pistol cartridge. The gun will also fire a new high-impulse armor-piercing 57-N-81 or 181 SM round. Okay, thanks, Wiki. Okay, well, let's start looking at the stats for the Bizon. Okay, so the mag capacity is at 36. That's approximately mid-range for the SMGs. Max damage is sitting at 42, which is second only to the Vector CRB. You're still taking 3 shots to kill. If one of the first 2 bullets is a headshot, then it's only going to take you 2. The minimum damage is fairly low. It's sitting at 17, so you're going to take, it's going to take 6 bullets. 6 bullets at range, as opposed to the Vector and the Viper, which are at 5, and the MTAR at 4. Okay, so it's a little, kind of on the low end. The K7's above at 15, so it's the lowest. The Bizon and CBJ are tied for second place in the lowest minimum damage category. Okay, so the headshot silence range multipliers are the same, 1.5 for the headshot damage, and the silencer range multiplier 0.75. The RPM, so the Bizon, now the stats are the stats that I have are a little bit conflicting, and they tweak these guns as they go. But the Bizon is on the upper end. If you look at the CBJ and the Bizon, it's on the both those guns are on the upper end of the RPM range, with both non-rapid fire and rapid fire attachments. The time to kill, therefore, for these 2 weapons, the Bizon and CBJ, are approximately equivalent, and they are best in class of the SMGs. Okay. The ranges, again, the range on the Bizon is on the lower end, and remember when we talked about the CBJ was the worst on the range spectrum, and it was less than half the range of the Vector. While the Bizon's not, it's better, but it's not significantly better. I mean, it's still better than, if you double the range of the Bizon, it still beats the Vector, so that's a good thing. But it's still fairly low on the range factor. So again, it may be something that I want to go back to when I go back to the Bizon, run a muzzle brake to extend that range as opposed to a silence. So the Bizon, the CBJ, you may be more inclined to run a muzzle brake on these ones to extend that range. Okay. The ADS and handling time, again, there's not too much difference between some of the SMGs. The reload times and both reloading when you're adding ammo and reload time from empty are both approximately mid-range with the other SMGs. So, the Bizon, I really liked the Bizon when I first started using it, and then I started using the other SMGs and grew accustomed or more fond of the Vector. But as with the other SMGs, I'm looking forward to going back to the Bizon. Again, the recoil on it makes it pretty attractive, coupled with the other stats like the higher damage as well. So, the recoil, I'd like to do maybe more of a comparison of the Bizon and the Viper and look more closely at the recoil aspects of both guns and just see, okay, which one's better, and actually look at those spread patterns. I may do that in a future video. But Bizon, again, not bad. And if you're running low on squad points and you've just prestiged, then it's a pretty decent gun to have unlocked right at the beginning. I mean, it's pretty solid. So, what do you guys think? Have you guys been using the Bizon quite a bit? How do you like it compared to the other SMGs? And how does it feel with the recoil? Again, we always have to use the MP7 from Modern Warfare 3 as a comparison weapon, don't we? Because that thing was just insane with the recoil. Anyways, we managed to win there. Like I said, a pretty early game, level 41. I mean, I'm second prestige now, almost at level 41. So it was a little while ago on PS3. But that's it. That's it for the Bizon. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you next time. I'm Spider, and I'm out.